so we could hear a whole conversation, and the whole family. There was there was two couples, and then this young couple came down later, which was her daughter, and it was like, what time was it, Robert? 9 o'clock. 9:15 in the morning, she got this top on, off like this.
Yeah.
Like Carmen Miranda.
And then when they opened the mouth, come bloody get in last night. Was outside for 2 hours. What kind of place they running here? I'm going to ask for a bloody reduction in my room. And that's how they all speak. Everybody we've heard, that's how they speak. From Manchester to Hawkshaw. They all speak like that now. And Robert said, because obviously with him doing languages, he picks up on every word. And he said, it's as though they've gone broader. Now, you know, he also said that maybe it's because we don't live here. But we don't speak like that.
No, but you
Our
use it
family
like Ringo.
doesn't.
Yeah, but you know, like what did Ringo say against Cilla Black, didn't he? He said he'd lost it, and she hadn't.
Well, Sandra just speaks like me, Jeff.
Yeah.
And Sandra's lived here all her life.
Tell her about that.
Sandra
About the
doesn't
steak.
No,
Now.
she speaks like me.
Tell her about the steak now, food chain at the Silly's Woman Cemetery. She's had one with an half that fellow just here.
I don't
No, I
think
didn't
there's
hear that.
anybody around here who speaks like that.
Everyone I've heard speaks like that, in the shops and everything.
Well, no, you heard it, didn't you?
Yeah, no
She,
problem.
Chris doesn't speak like that.
Who's Chris?
Across the road.
Well, don't forget. I mean, don't forget
And
this
she
is.
doesn't speak
I
like
think it's
that.
obviously a question of education. It's a question of education.
This is
But also I think it's a
The
question,
yabs.
yeah, I think also like,
The
you know,
yabs.
also on the television now,
Yeah.
the regional accent is more
It's more
widespread.
broad,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas when I was younger, there was like, even on ITV, obviously the BBC was always like Southern English,
Yeah.
but even on ITV, people had like middle class accents. But now, in the last 15 years, 20 years on TV, it's become more and more acceptable to speak with a more kind of working class regional accent. So I think maybe it's kind of just like, you know, spread and things like that. So I think it's the evolution of the accent, because, for example, Grandad and you were quite well spoken, seen from obviously being from the north, and then, you know, obviously then you go to my mum and dad's generation, and I think it's just the evolution linguistically, you know, how it's become more and more like, I don't know, more broad. I don't know.
I mean, when we went to check in at the Swan Cemetery yesterday, the girl was unbelievably broad.
Was she with them?
Once you
I
just,
think Berry people seem to be.
Well, tell her about. She wants
Yeah,
to talk
I don't know.
about stabbing
They
somebody
seem to
with a
be
steak
because
knife.
of the care, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was
When
very
they wear it,
unnerving
well,
for us.
I
Yeah.
noticed.
Tell her about that kind of thing.
Shouldn't be unnerving for you. You should be used to this. That violence.
not in local terms.
Hey, guns. So this fella who's, I said to you, the manager there, he can't do enough fire.
In the hotel.
At the hotel, he can't do enough fire, and he was just talking. I asked him the way to Lancaster yesterday from the hotel.
Yeah.
I know the way, but I didn't want to come all the way back to go all the way forward. So I asked him, and he asked us this morning how we got on, and we got talking about, and I told him
There's
that
a boat. There's
we used
a
to have
side
the
of
pubs.
poker you don't
And he
see.
told us he'd only been there 8
Like
months.
when like
And he
I
was
never knew
saying
anybody that
about
died
what it was
when I
like,
used to
you
live in
know, when we
England,
had the
or
pubs
since I've
and
come
that.
back. I knew
Because
12
obviously,
people that died when I
In
was
common.
living over there.
yeah,
Whether it was gang
he's a nice
activity,
fella, you know.
whether it
He can't
was
do enough fire.
obviously car crashes, things like that.
Any,
So there is an element there.
problems at all, you know.
Everywhere, but
Yeah.
it's small that.
I've been there
I
for a
mean,
while
we
when I
live
was working
near
there.
the worst part,
the
Saddlefoot.
When I was
25
working
minutes
there.
down
Exactly, but also you can have
Up
people
there,
getting shot at in
well,
like
it's changed. It's
posh
they built a
neighbourhoods
lot of-
because
they built rooms.
you know people like young kids are trying to prove a point. You know.
Yeah, but you've got less of a chance of it there. That's what I mean.
Mm.
Some anniversary or something.
Well, it must have been in the side room where you had this anniversary, because there's a big room there.
Yeah. Yes.
where we have our breakfast, and that's where the Flo and Alan will have had that celebration, won't it, Ann?
Yeah, I think so.
In that side room,
Yes.
because they'll have got them all together, wouldn't they, to put
Yeah.
the tables.
Yeah.
But fella can't do enough, can he, Aunt, that fella?
Oh,